Hi everyone and welcome to Peter Ray's Adventures. Welcome to the latest video. As you can see, I have a guest on the channel, Kurt Roberts, who is a paranormal investigator, urban explorer, photographer, and collects Lord of the Rings Funko Pops. So thanks for popping on.
That's all right, Peter. Yeah, I'm a fan of the channel as well, and it's good to see different kind of videos rather than just urban exploring. I do watch a lot of different genres on YouTube, and you have helped me out because I go to the odd boot sale myself. So,
I see. Yeah, and you can see what you pick up, like different things. Yeah, that's good because it's the same. Like I've been watching your channel for 2 years or more, and I've really enjoyed it. And then obviously gone to other channels to watch and who've done collaborations with before. So we've got quite a few people popping in. Jamie popped in, multimillionaire militaria. Who else we got in? The Monocle. Jasmine's popped in. Hugh Donaldson. There we go.
yeah, he's one of my subscribers. He is.
Indeed. Yep. Ali and Chris Tyler. So, from my chat, do you want to explain a bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, so I'm Kurt Roberts. I'm from a small miners town in Abertillery, South Wales. As Peter said, I'm an urban explorer. I indulge a bit into the paranormal, and I'm in a team called Forsaken Paranormal. And my passion is photography, and I'm trying to get a career into it. So my YouTube is going to be interpreted into that, and it's just going to be a lot of traveling, photography, and abandoned buildings related stuff. I haven't met Peter yet, but Peter is Hell on Earth subscriber, which is a massive YouTube channel, exploring YouTube channel. I'm friends with them, and through them, Peter subscribed to me. And then it took me about a year, but then I went on to Peter's channel and figured out he uploaded after a year. So that's how I started following Peter and watching his videos.
Yeah, that's good. Because obviously, like as you say, the Hell on Earth boys. Because obviously, if you've done it Hell on Earth, they've got a channel, Hell on Earth, and there's three lads, and they basically do urban exploring in their own kind of wacky sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good channel. They upload most Tuesdays. I think every Tuesday they upload, and I found Kurt from Hell on Earth, and I've ever stuck ever since. So first videos I saw was obviously you doing urban exploring. So how did you actually get into the urban exploring scene?
So it was about 7 or 8 years ago, I think. A mate of mine done it. I asked him could I go along with him, and back then I only had like one of these point and shoot cameras. It was like a Kodak or something, so it wasn't really about the photography then, but it just picked up from there, and I got more and more addicted to it, and I just found myself traveling further afield for locations and just being out every weekend, waking up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, being out till 11-12 o'clock at night, driving to North Wales and back in the day, blah blah. It's crazy what I've done. I technically went to Chernobyl in a day, which is quite crazy if you think about it. I literally flew from Gatwick at 12 o'clock at night, got into Ukraine at 4 o'clock in the morning, hung around for a bit, did the tour, went back to the airport, got on a plane, and come back home. And that's probably one of the most craziest things I've ever done.
Blimey.
I was literally up about 42 hours. Something like that.
Ouch.
Yeah. So urban exploring is just like, you don't want to be seen going in. You don't mind so much getting seen when you come out because you already got your shots. But for me, it's all about getting there early before everybody else is up, getting the shots, and leaving without leaving a footstep or anything. So urban exploring is good. I kind of wish I did see more landscapes and stuff because my head was just abandoned buildings, but now it's moving on to more photography related stuff. So urban exploring is a big passion of mine. Not so much at the minute, but it has opened up a load of opportunities for me. So that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
yeah, it's a good thing because I have liked the places you've explored, and obviously you've explored with other people in the past, so it's always good to see different areas on your videos. Just going up the chat, Tori's popped in.
Yeah, she said she follows Josh, the Chinese guy, but exploring with Josh isn't Chinese. His friend is John, I believe. But
Yeah, you got exploring with Josh, and you got Steve Ronin
yeah, and John, innit? You know
and
the other
John.
two.
I'm not sure if John's doing his channel at the moment,
Oh,
but
right.
he kind of was. But Stu's here. Two Aussie thrifters are from Australia. Might be morning for you guys. Thanks for popping in. And Richard Payne's popped in there as well. I did see a question right up the chat from Jamie, talking about your paranormal stuff. So, what's the most scariest place you have been to?
Probably Drakelow Tunnels.
Mm,
And to cut the history kind of short, it is a World War II tunnel in the
yeah,
Midlands. They're literally like 4 miles long. You go down there and it's pitch black. Me and the team were down there walking around.
crazy.
Back then we went to
Yeah.
events. We didn't hire places
Hmm.
ourselves. So the company we went with, they let us go down on our own. And we were walking around, and all I can describe us hearing is we're in pitch black, and we could hear like chanting, and they sounded like monks, if
Oh,
I can
blimey.
say anything.
Yeah.
But that was incredible, and I still can't explain it today because you're underground, so you
Mm,
can't
yeah.
hear the traffic on top of you. There's no electric there, or there wasn't at the time, and there's no, I don't know, I just can't explain that moment. It was creepy. It wasn't scary, it was just creepy because we were the only three people down there.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. It's as Kurt says, he does exploring the paranormal. Do you want to talk a bit about who you explore with from your, because they've got a YouTube channel, Forsaken Paranormal. I have dropped all the links in the bottom in the description and the comments below for all Kurt's channels. Do go and follow. So do you want to explain a bit about how you got into the paranormal and Forsaken and that?
Yeah, so the paranormal is like everybody else, really. Then, like a
Mm.
special story. Obviously, when I was a kid, I just watched Most Haunted like everybody else,
Oh,
and
correct. Yeah, yeah.
my
Same
parents
here.
used to let me. My parents used to let me stay up for the Halloween specials, which I loved.
Mm.
Um, I just watched all of the shows, and then it was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was watching Ghost Adventures, and I thought I'd really like to try this.
Mm-hmm.
And me, Lee, and Jordan, which is Forsaken Paranormal, and Alan, we went on an event. Alan wasn't with us at the time, but we went on an event to the Spirit Inn, and the Spirit Inn was actually our first privately booked event as well. So the Spirit Inn is a pub in South Wales, but it was a courthouse, and it's notorious for killings and executions and hangings. And there's a notable ghost called Judge Jeffries, and that place, I just love it. Is incredible. I go down there as
Mm-hmm.
much as I can for food, and it's just dear to the heart. But Forsaken Paranormal is a group of four lads. We try to have a laugh. We know when to be serious. At the minute, we're diving into a lot of serious investigations. We're doing
All right.
private homes. We actually go on next weekend where I don't know if she's comfortable with me saying her name, so I'm not going to say it. But
Fair enough.
there's spirits affecting her child. So we've got to go up to Shrewsbury next week and
Ah.
investigate. We're doing them for free. All we're asking is, can we film for our channel so
Yeah, yeah.
we can get monetization and be able to keep on doing it? But we're going more, like I said, into the houses and stuff and trying to help people out. And that's what we want to do now. That's the direction we're going in.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll be really good. Is that just one investigation next week, or are you doing it over a certain amount of parts, or?
Um, it depends on how good it is, Peter. Well, I
Yeah.
say good. It depends on how active it is, but we're
Oh,
just
I
going to
see.
go.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
footage, yeah.
yeah, we're just going to go next week and see how it is, because Shrewsbury is about a 2.5 hour drive for us, because
Right.
we're in the tail end of
Mm.
nowhere. But we're just going to try and go there to help the family out, basically, because we've done a few of these now. One which people might be interested in, we actually went to a house. They were experiencing a lot of things, and we can't say 100% what it was, but they had a boiler there, and it was
Mhm.
giving really high ratings of EMF from the boiler, which can cause hallucinations, seeing things, everything like that. So we told them to check the boiler out, and they haven't actually experienced anything since, because
Mm.
we like to be non-believers before we're believers, to be
Yeah, yeah.
honest. So we try to debunk everything.
Okay, yeah, and obviously you use a fair amount of kit on the investigations. Do you want to explain a bit about the kind of kit you use for investigations?
So yeah, we have a night vision handy camera, which is really good. It records in green and black, so it shows you the dark. We also have a Xbox Connect device. If people don't know what that is, I have a software. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposedly, I'm saying supposedly because it ain't 100% fact, but it can show spirits in stick figure form. It'll pick them
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
We've had a few things from that, but when it comes to electrical equipment, I'm a bit weary. We also have a spirit box which sweeps radio waves backwards or forwards, and it
Yeah.
said that spirits can say something into this device, which I'm a little weary with, because, like I said, radio waves, so you can pick up the radio. We also have K2s, um, glow in the dark balls, which help.
Mhm.
We have a Frank box, which is basically another spirit box, but is a lot bigger and it's like a
Right, yeah.
radio, and you can do a lot more with it. And there is a lot I could go through, Pete, and it would just be like a shopping list. So that's some of the
Yeah,
most
fair enough. Yeah.
notable equipment we have. Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, because obviously, as you say, you go in as non-believers, and then you try and debunk as much as you can. But it's many hours. If you don't know, it's many hours and hours and hours of footage they have to go through even before they can upload the video.
So yeah, for example, if we do a 12-hour
Yeah.
investigation, if we're using two cameras and we're shooting all night, that's 24 hours there. We've also got 2 or 3 voice recorders that film for 12 hours,
Yeah.
so you've got to sit there and listen to that. It's a long process and it takes a while. And Lee, our editor, he's so good with it, because he's got to get all the clips off us and he's got to edit them.
Mhm.
And we try to aim for an hour an episode, because people get bored, and
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
it's so hard to put 42 hours worth of stuff into an hour video if it's good.
Mhm.
So yeah, fair play to Lead as well.
Yeah,
He does
that's
really
good.
well.
I'll just quickly go down the chat and have a look. Georgina's popped in. Thanks for popping in, Georgina. BCP's in. Our resident guy who likes to put all the links in. He's popped your link for your channel. So do go and subscribe. Cheers, BCP. I did see. Okay. Oh, Tori there is just sub to your channel, Kurt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Um. Mnemonical. I myself, with a first arts and media degree, dealt mainly in film photography. You talk about point and shoot. Um, is film your main medium?
YouTube, no, not really. Even though I started YouTube before
Hmm.
I did photography, I would say I'm better at photography than I am editing. I'm trying to interpret it all. You got to be smart with businesses these days. This is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to start a business. So I just don't want to stick with one thing because it's hard to get money there. So
Yeah.
YouTube is part source of income. Photography can be part source of income. I think you do this, Peter. I've just signed up to the Amazon thing where you put your equipment
Oh yeah,
into
yeah.
the link and you get money for it.
Yeah, put all the
I've
links
signed
through.
up
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, I'm trying to sell prints.
Oh, okay.
I may be doing workshops. I don't know yet. I may do
Sounds
one-to-one
good.
workshops.
Yeah.
It's just all different things. But photography is my main craft, I would say. Even though I've done YouTube a lot longer.
Yeah, definitely. You're getting like a lot really good with it. Even the thumbnail for the stream I took from when you went to Barry Island, and
Yeah.
there's a really nice background for the actual. I thought, oh, that's really good for the thumbnail. Just to basically because I went through about 2 or 3 videos pretty much all the way through and had a look for a really good thumbnail, and that one really stood out when you went to Barry Island and went all the way and panning across. So I thought I'll put that one in and put down the bottom what it kind of is, all your photography. And as you say there, you are doing prints. So do you want to explain a bit about your prints and how you market them?
Yeah, so I'm doing photography prints of my abandoned places. For example, my most famous one and the one that sells a lot is the car caves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm selling them at the minute. A3 size is £25 posted. They could be more, but I want to start off cheap. At the minute, I'm only selling them on my website, which will be done through my website and not me. And I advertise them on Instagram and Facebook. So if anybody is interested, I'd prefer you to direct it to me because I could get you stuff cheaper than on my website. And if I can help people out and they want to print, I can do that. Someone said, hang on, Peter, sorry. I
No, don't
got
worry.
it on my
Fine.
phone.
I'm gonna go down and quite far up.
Someone said that they really liked my selfie every day for 5 years.
Oh,
Now,
you're doing the yeah.
yeah, obviously, as you can tell, that does take a long time, that video. It took
does
5
indeed,
years
yeah.
to make, so I appreciate the kind comment.
Yeah, that's a really good video. You see how you've progressed over 5 years and such, and it's good for the chat as well to jump over to your channel and keep watching the videos and having new subscribers through. Even though, as I say, most of these here are like resellers, but they will obviously they do watch other areas on YouTube for different videos. I'll just pop in. So the Hills is here. I'm popping in bike contests. The vinegar jar popped in. Pure vintage. Which is Myra Lane. Jasmine's got a question there about UFOs. Do we believe in UFOs?
I sort of do. I like to watch the documentaries, and
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Peter, but I don't believe we are the only things out there in this massive universe. There's unexplored parts that we've never seen, and I don't know, it's weird. We can't be the only ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what my thing. I do see some documentaries and stuff on YouTube and thinking we're not alone, but it's just where are they? They kind of could be on this planet already, disguised, or they could be watching our. It's if you think about it, it's kind of scary. The UFO, unidentified flying objects, but yeah, you see all sorts of different weird phenomena in the sky, lights and different things. But
I mean, what's Area 51 about? I watched all these
correct,
videos,
yeah,
the YouTubers going to the gates, and I
mm-hmm.
just think, what are they hiding? And
Yeah, they got something down there, definitely. Lucy's popped in there, and Jasmine. Nathan's in there as well, and Leanne Hill. Alan Starbuck, another regular of mine's popped in. I'll just go down, but okay. Who else is there?
Cat Peddler, I watched that channel a little bit.
Oh, okay, yep. He's in. And Kyle as well. And so We talked a bit about your paranormal, your urban exploring, and your photography. Do you want to talk about a bit about your Funko Pop collection, about your Lord of the Rings stuff you collect?
Oh, it's just gone stupid, Peter. Honestly, I've watched Lord of the Rings. I remember when the first one came out.
Right.
When was it? It would have been
First one was 2001.
yeah, 2001. So I'm 27 now. So at the time, I wasn't old enough to go watch it in the
Oh, right,
cinema.
yeah.
But I remember waiting till it comes out and watching it. But recently, I just started watching the films again, and then I found out they make Lord of the Rings Funko Pops,
Mm.
and in the matter of a month and a half, I've bought 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21 pops, and they're not
Blimey.
exactly cheap
Yeah.
ones either. I know, and I've got 3 more in the post.
Wow.
I've gone nuts. After the Lord of the Rings ones, that's it. I'm not collecting them because
Fair enough. Yeah, it's still good to have a collection, though. Yeah.
yeah, it's just too much room and
Yeah, it's just knowing when to stop. But yeah,
yeah,
it's good to have something to collect. If you haven't checked out Kurt's channel for the Funko Pop, then do go. It's in the description and the comments below. Kurt's Funko Pops on YouTube. Go and check it out. You can see all the Lord of the Rings. And I think you've done 1 or 2 videos where you go to different places and kind of photograph your some of your Lord of the Rings figures.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very interesting in videos. How you get all different shots. It's that I did see Lisa Farr popped in. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Kurt and Peter. Real interesting about UFOs. Indeed, it is. Yep. So very well, sort of scary in a way, but let's have a look. Okay, Pete says he watched Lord of the Rings quite a lot of times there.
I before I was even in this chat with you, I was
Yeah.
watching The Hobbit, the 5 armies. So
I'll five, but yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, yeah, I do like Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to think of my favorite film.
mine's the
Like,
Two Towers.
to be fair, mine's the Two Towers, the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yeah, Peter, I don't know about you, but I would love to wipe my memory and be able to experience Helm's Deep
Well, I was saying, yeah,
for the first time.
yeah,
Just wipe my mind and be able to watch it for the first time.
yeah, definitely. I think I saw all the Lord of the Rings in the cinema and all that surround sounds and stuff. It's like, wow.
How much older are you to me? I'm 26.
I'll be 30 in a month and a half, so about
Not a massive age
4
gap.
years.
Yeah, not massive. Fair enough.
No, not masses, no.
But you should definitely keep an eye out for the Pops and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
goes for so much. Hang on a minute, Peter. I found this in my attic.
Screen, yeah.
I found this in my attic, and apparently this
Wow.
is going anywhere from 60 to 65 pounds. It's just the Fellowship of the Ring collection. I didn't even know I had it. I used to have the Helm's Deep set as well, but I don't know where.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. It's always good to know, and yeah, I think, and trying to think, yeah, because I used to, back in the day when I was about 11, when I think 11 till 15, I used to play like Warhammer, and then I got into like playing Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, same. I
And
used to
stuff
paint
like that,
them.
little figures, and then you get the big Helm Deep set. Yeah,
I used to paint them as well as a kid.
I know it was good fun because I had to play with friends and we used to make the whole sets, and it was like wow. But it got very expensive, so I kind of gave it up. But I did that for about at least 5 years, on and off. But it was one of my many hobbies that I did, and that just stems from the films, watching the films and then going through and playing with the little, buying figures and making them, painting them, and playing with them. Let's have a look in the chat. Any questions? Let us know. David M's popped in from Northern Ireland. Thanks for popping in.
Oh, I like Ireland. Lovely place.
Yeah, definitely.
The Guinness is good as well.
Let's have a look there. Just having a look. Just pop in anyway. Any other questions? Let us know. So, I want to talk a little bit on this channel about the about the Hell on Earth boys, about the 3 lads to Hell on Earth, and how you sort of got to know them. So, how did you first off get to know all the Hell on Earth lads?
It's quite weird, actually. I can't remember who it was, but this guy, I think it may have been a boy called Sam. He basically made a group chat on YouTube.
Right.
And basically, I'll be straight with you, it was cancer. There was some people in there that was just horrible, right? But Johnny Norton was in there.
Oh, Norton, yeah, I know.
So it sort of stemmed from, I stayed in the group chat to be nosy and see what was being said. But I added Johnny and I started giving him locations. And then eventually, you may remember it, but they asked me to go up to North Wales and meet them at the Cloud House.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd actually known them about 6 months at that point. Obviously, never seen them in real life, only spoke to them on Facebook. But that video was literally the first time I met him, and it was so funny because out of we're in the middle of nowhere, I'm just chilling on my car, and all I hear is Lloydie's horn. He literally goes, and I'm just like, what is that? And then I just see this famous Toyota coming up me, and I was just
yeah.
Here we go, yeah. So that's how I met him, and that was I think I was about 3 years ago, maybe
something like that. Yeah, about that. Yeah. And obviously, have you ever been in their big black van?
Oh yeah, I've been in the van many times. To be honest, it's so good though, and it's such a dream. They've literally just got a double bed in there, a bench, a kitchen, like a 40-inch plasma screen TV, and a PS4. I mean, after the car caves, you probably watched that video. We literally just sat there about an hour playing GTA San Andreas and eating bacon rolls.
Nice one, yeah. Because I've seen some of their streams where it's Al just cooks bacon and stuff like that, and it's like, wow.
You know, it's good for them, and I would love that because it was a big investment, but it saves them so much money now because they can just go out on a Friday, park up, explore Saturday, park up again, explore Sunday, and then go home. Do you know what I mean? There's no hotel.
Because obviously,
you know, it was such a good idea for them, and they've built that up from their YouTube channel. All of that was paid from their merch sales and stuff. And I see you wearing a jumper.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me get it on the. I've always got the jumper on. Yeah, the Hell on Earth merch jumper. They've got a website. All that. Yeah.
Yeah, Money Mental UK. Hell on Earth. I've visited pretty much everywhere in the UK. I think. They do a stupid amount of miles.
Yeah, because Money Mental's Andrew, and he's from Wrexham himself. So let's have a look. Let's go through. I did see a question somewhere around. From Georgina, do you watch any resellers?
I watch. Is it George Ross?
Yeah, Mr. Ross. Yeah.
I watch him, and I watch. Who's the guy that's like? He's sort of like a founder of not a founder of reselling, but he's known.
Nick Hills.
Nick and Angela.
Yeah, Nick and Andrew Hills. Yeah.
I watch them too. I watch you, and I watch the Scottish guy you did a stream with a while ago.
Oh, Tap Peddler.
Yeah, and Tap Peddler. Yeah, they're the resellers I watch.
All right.
I mean, George has sort of got like a TV vibe to him, like Antiques Roadshow or something. The way he does intro and stuff.
I can understand that.
It's nice to see like all the different editing styles, but yeah, there's 3 or 4. If you probably go into my YouTube recommended or history, it's weird. It stems from photography to, I don't know, funny memes and dog videos. It's just,
I think we all do that. Just go random different videos. Yeah.
I don't really watch urban exploring videos because I do it so much myself. It just
yeah, fair enough.
And most of the locations I've been to myself, so it's hard to watch a video. So
Oh, here we go. I knew Andrew from Monumental UK. I say that he needs to watch Drinking with Andrew.
Oh, do I?
It's basically where Andrew drinks Taurus cider, gets drunk on the internet, and funny things happen. Where he falls over, or he it usually goes on about 4.5 hours.
I think I did that on a live stream, didn't I? Just
I think
drunk a
you
bottle.
must have, yeah. There's usually about 4 or 5 different people in from all over the world. He hasn't done it for a while, but there'll probably be another one soon.
I really like the meetup you guys do as well. I watched the vlog. That's quite cool how, you know, you all meet up and you seem to get along. And I don't want to be too negative, but the urban exploring community, it isn't like that at all. Trust me, you guys seem to help each other out, and you meet up and all of this, and it's a good community. I'm not a part of it, obviously, but it seems like a good little community you've got going.
Yeah, it is a good community. Obviously, there's a few little bad eggs here and there, but it's just like 95%. We always help each other out. As you explained, a lot of meetups. There's always meetups going on about 3 or 4 times throughout the year. Go to different people's areas, and even for myself, like doing YouTube. Obviously, I wouldn't have met many people in the chat. I wouldn't be chatting to you, Kurt, here. And yeah, I've been to 3 meetups in the past, and
I've watched them all, I think, pretty much. Yeah.
Every single one of them has been awesome. We go to a venue, have a load of drink, and then just chat to people about different things. Go around the town, have something to eat. And on the last one, Andrew and I, the last one was in Hitchin, where Nick and Andrea live, and we stayed in a venue next to I think it was a Sun Hotel, the worst hotel I've been to. It was awful. Oh god, it was proper horrible. But anyway, gloss over that one. And I think I got there early, about 11ish, because I went down by train and booked myself in. And it's just like, even people like we haven't met, people coming in. Oh, I've seen you on YouTube. Your name is so and so. I was like, yep, thanks for that. Get chatting, and you just sit down and chat to people. It's like really inspiring to sort of like know that this community is helping people in such a way that, like, not just getting recognised or anything like that, but just being able to be a part of it, which I find awesome. And I've met so many people, and Derek just reminded me.
I have a really good idea that you should do at the next meetup. You and some of the lads should just book an Airbnb and do one live video, because Airbnbs, they're so much cheaper, Peter. When I travel around, I don't even book hotels anymore. I just do Airbnbs. But it would be so cool if you could get 4 of you together and just do a live stream. I think that would just be, it'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure there will be. There's plenty of meetups there. Let's have a look. Yeah, because Derek there says when he went to Hitchin, he stayed in a hotel about a minute down the road, a much better hotel. Yeah, Andrew inspires people by getting drunk. Fair enough. Amy Jones, thanks for popping Amy Jones. Yeah, he does get quite drunk. On the last one, Andrew's got a live stream, Monumental. I think he's still got it up there. A few months ago, where he sort of picked up. There was a raffle. He picked up this mask. It was a giraffe mask, and he was wearing it. He had quite a few at this point, and we kind of went clubbing afterwards for some reason. And then once we've had some food, we went back to his hotel room in the attic, and he sat there with mask on. It was like, wow, completely mad. But that's the thing with like the reselling community, sort of like kind of be able to do that, where you can sit on a Friday night or for example, have a few drinks online, chat to people. It's a worldwide community, and that's what I love about it. It makes so many friends all around the world. So yeah, it's a very good community in that respect. If anyone's got any questions, let us know. Just popping down there. Can't see any questions there. So let's have a look on my bit. So, what sort of for your like sort of like urban exploring photography kind of side of things, what sort of equipment do you use? What sort of cameras do you use to take your shots? And
So I just invested, I say just, but in November I invested in a big boy camera, and I mean a
Mhm.
big boy camera. It was my first new camera because I always bought used, but I invested in a Nikon Z6.
Yeah,
It's mirrorless and full frame. I don't know if that means a lot to you, but it basically means people, like your lens on a crop
right.
if on a crop sensor, if you had an 18 to 55 mil, it
Mhm.
wouldn't be 18 mil because of the crop sensor. It would be like
Okay.
1920. So on this, if I had a standard 18 to 55 millimeter lens, it is 18 millimeters. So it helps out a lot. I use a Rode microphone. I don't know if you
Oh
use
yeah,
one of them.
yeah. I've
Mine's
used one
broke.
before. Yeah.
Mine's broke, so I need to upgrade it.
Uh,
Um,
what
and
about your didn't you break something the other week when you went to do your
my tripod,
tripod? That's the word. I'm thinking of tripod. Yeah.
I lost the tripod leg, so I had to contact the company. Is about
Yeah.
this big, and
Yeah.
they're sending me one out, but the factory's closed down in China because of
Oh, I see, full
coronavirus.
of all the viruses. Yeah.
So I don't know how long it's going to take to get back to me.
No, fair enough.
So
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
yeah, I can still use the tripod to be honest. So that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah.
Um, I also use a drone, a DJI Maverick Pro,
Mhm.
which I finished paying for last year.
Oh, you did.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh, that's
So
right. Yeah.
it's finally mine. That's incredible to use, to be honest, and that's been a lot of places with me.
Mhm.
The only place it hasn't traveled to was America when I went to New York, because all of New York is a
It's
no-fly
just
zone.
big buildings. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously since 9/11, they've really cracked down on what
Yeah.
goes
Fair
in the
enough.
air. So I didn't really want to bother taking the drone.
Yeah, I can understand that, and yeah, it's good when you do the drone because you can see footage all around. It's very clear footage because obviously there's a limit when you can use it. If it's even slightly windy, you have to be very careful with
Yeah,
the drone.
I think it takes up to about 25 mile per hour winds, but
Right?
then
Yeah.
it's like that. Then
Mm,
so I'm not really stupid with it because it's a lot of money
yeah, of course. Yeah, be
crash,
careful.
to be honest.
Uh, I did see Bex there. Bex Jade Wayland's popped in. Kurt's biggest fan here. Popping in. I've got a question from me, from Alan, just to me, asking about some indoor bowls. Allmark #1. Basically, Alan, if you're, as you say, you've got some and they need cleaning, make sure if they got stickers in the inside, take them off gently. Get some baby wipes, just clean them over. Obviously, these days, make sure you wash your hands afterwards, all the virus stuff and all that. But and clean them round. That's all they need. Baby wipes. Just clean them round, and then just basically put them on a towel or put them on like a bit of or whatever. Just put them away and then just let them dry, and then that's perfectly fine. That's what all I do for them ones. Jimmy's popped in. He's got a great channel. Talks into eBay traders. Let's have a look in here.
I tell you what else, Peter, I bumped into that's a YouTube reseller.
Okay.
I can't think of his name though. He owns a auction shop in Cardiff, an antique shop. I can't think of his name though. Glasses.
Yeah. Oh, Edward from Antiques Arena.
I think so. If he's
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Cardiff, I bumped into him in a boot sale. It
Oh,
must
right.
have been last year.
Yeah.
But when I did do a little bit of reselling, it was toy cars because
Yeah.
I knew my stuff in them. So like Hot Wheels, Corgi, Dinky, all that sort of stuff. So I sort of knew what I was buying. I think the most I made off one car, I picked up for 25p and I sold it for 40 quid.
Wow,
So
that's
that was
really
too
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in my sort of area, there's a lot of competition with other people doing it. So you've got to be there
So, yeah.
early and you've got to be there quick. But it's probably the same in your area. There's probably lots.
Yeah, pretty much.
of
Yeah.
cars, so.
Yeah. Edward Antiques Arena. Yeah, he's got a good channel. Deal with antiques, and he's got his shop. Where he is, because there's quite a few Welsh YouTubers.
What's his name?
There's
Edward.
his name's Edward, but if BCP's still in, can someone, can you link Edward's channel, Antiques Arena?
Yeah, I just want to see if it's the right one.
Antiques Arena is one word, something like that. I'm just trying to think, because obviously, trying to go down my list. I've got a big list here. You've got there's a channel that obviously worth hoping they would pop in, but obviously they go about exploring quite a lot, called Let's Go with the Johnsons. They're Phil and Caroline. They're
Antiques Arena. That's what I bumped into. Yeah, it is him.
Yeah, that's good. Let's Go with the Johnsons. They're Welsh resellers, but they've strayed more into exploring different places. They go mudlarking, exploring different beaches. What else they do? They go to like basically they've done quite a few explores, and all over Europe and Wales, UK, all sorts of places. They've got really good channels. It's at 3.18k subs in the moment, but I really enjoy their channel. Let's Go with the Johnsons, Phil and Caroline. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. To put it on there, Antiques Arena. It's all one word there.
Yeah, and that is the guy I bumped into though.
Yeah.
In a boot sale in Wales.
Yeah, there's a few Welsh YouTubers. Like, for example, you've got Lex, Lexx. She's from South Wales, and she has got a channel. I think it's just Lex, or have a look quickly. It's quite a few. Look. If I can find, I've got Sammy on here, but she's got a great channel, and there is a few others who do it as well from Wales. But it's nice to see everyone's areas where they go sourcing, or because a lot of people don't just do sourcing on a channel; they do others where they go exploring, or they did different types of videos. There's the link if you want to pop into Let's Go with the Johnsons.
Yeah, to me, Peter, YouTube's all about having fun. You can't get frustrated with it, but to me, if you focus on one thing, your channel will die eventually because people get bored. But if you base it on your personality, then people won't mind what you're doing. So I try to base mine on my personality, because I burnt myself out. I uploaded a urban exploring video every week for 2.5 years. I think I didn't miss a week.
Right.
And then I started to get really bored because I was hitting the same locations. I was going out every week thinking I needed to get videos done. Then when I just started, doing vlogs of museums or just live streams or photography stuff, I started to enjoy it again, because at the end of the day, I was trying to do it for people, but it's my channel. So I don't know if you're like the same, but I just think that everyone should base their channel on their personality, because it won't die then. But if urban exploring on YouTube is dying because it's so oversaturated. But if your
Mm-hmm.
personality's in it, like Hell on Earth, they do car videos and stuff now. People watch them for their
Yeah,
personality.
they do, yeah.
So if anybody's starting YouTube out there, me and Peter may not be the biggest channels in the world, but we're going to stay true. We're going to keep on uploading. We're going to keep our personalities into it, and we're going to grow that way.
Yeah, definitely. That's always the way forward. That's a bit like me, because like I do different types of videos where I go out to explore places or eBay kind of stuff, or do gaming. I don't limit it to one area. They did say Beck says said, oh, wrong, there we go. I want to hear a lot more about Kurt's photography business and what's next. So what's next for your photography?
Well, at the minute, I'm doing a lot of free work. I don't know if you're into UFC, Pete, but on Monday, I went down to a local gym and there was 3 UFC fighters that train there weekly. There's Jack Marshman. I don't know if you've heard of him.
No.
Jack Shaw and Brett. I'm not really a UFC watcher either, but I went down there and photographed for free. I'm hoping that I maybe get more from that. I'm currently just working with a lot of personal trainers. I'm doing a lot of work for free at the minute. I'm doing some paid work, so I'm just trying to build it up slowly. I'm still going to be doing my YouTube channel for a source of income. I'm still going to be selling the prints. I'm going to be trying to do photography, and I really want to save for a van. So I can pimp it out and just stay out for weekends. And I'm hoping by the time I'm 26 now, so by the time I'm 31, is a stable business. I'm giving myself 6 years to make it stable. So I haven't really got a plan at the minute. I just need to speak to some people who have a photography business, write stuff down, write packages down. It's a very boring process that I won't bore people with too much, but
fair enough. Yeah.
I'm not quitting my job yet, so
no, that's cool. But it's always good to try and ingratiate yourself with other people, like your photography side of things, and be able to, like as you say, go down to that gym and do photography. It's that and the other. It's kind of interesting because I always like seeing like how people take their photos and what sort of like angles they use, what this and the other. Because I always enjoy seeing your prints, because obviously I check your website out and I see your prints and it's like, oh, this that. And yeah, so it's interesting to see that side of your like business sort of like kind of grow in the next few years. Definitely.
it's like you're growing your business every day, because it will get to the point where you're going to be like George, you know what I mean? You just got to keep on the grind.
Yeah, definitely.
As I say, one item or one video can make you. So that's all you need is that one lucky item.
You can indeed, yeah.
And I forgot to say, Peter, I photographed a auction on the weekend, and some of the stuff I photographed there is like a reseller's dream. It was like Rolexes,
Wow.
Yeezys, a Muhammad Ali glove. It was just all police seized evidence as well that they're selling. It was
that's actually very interesting though, because it'd be really cool. Definitely. Let's have a look. Tea cakes, Team Cakes Poppy and Tea Cakes. Rummage Around is in as well. Let's have a look down the chat. Bex is just saying urge to check his photography out. What's your website name, by the way? Let me.
It's just Kurt Roberts Photography, no spaces, .co.uk, pretty much.
Okay.
And Instagram's the same as well, but obviously without the .co.uk.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put it in there. So if you want to go and check it out, Kurt Roberts Photography.co.uk, no spaces. David's got to go. Thanks for popping in, David. Always appreciated. Let's have a look.
I know Stu Mandry. He came from
Mandry, yeah, Stu.
Yeah, Mandry. He came from you, but he watches a lot of my stuff and comments. I know he's a photographer himself, so shouts out to him as well. He's he watches
definitely. Yeah, you always try to pop in your chats when you can. DB Resales, Damien popped in. I did see Nick's here.
Yeah, Nick. I watch you guys, and you're a great channel, by the way. He's live with Mel in 40 minutes.
Yeah, a lady from Australia. So it's always like, as you see the reselling videos, you sort of like, how can I put it? Like, especially with live videos, there's from just the UK, there's probably over 100 channels reselling wise. So it's like, not that I say we're vying for slots on YouTube. It's just the fact that we sort of are friendly in a way. We accommodate people. So if for example, like I'm in a few chats with other resellers. So we go, I'm going live this time. Is anyone else going live? Etc. 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 So it's always that's why like nice to sort of be able to accommodate people. But it's just like meeting people from all over the world. And because I chat to Americans, Australians, all sorts from that respect.
As much as I give the Urbex community grief, I have met so many nice people. It was when I went to New York. I met her in the UK before, but I met a friend in New York. She's from New Jersey. She literally stopped all of her plans for the weekend or for the day. She picked me up and just took me out exploring all day, didn't charge me nothing. I also met a friend. I don't know if you watched the video, Pete, but I went to Italy with him. I then went out to Georgia with him last year. That was from the internet. He's in Norfolk, so I would have never met him if it weren't for urban exploring. So as much as I give it grief, like you, I've met so many nice people. And obviously a random thing with the reselling, George Ross has so many shoes I would love to buy. I have to respect myself. The amount of Air Jordans and that, he has some luck, doesn't he? He has some.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's way goes. Yeah, he's from so
he picks up Air Jordans for like £2, and then he sells them for like 40-50 quid. Is like,
it's like, wow.
Why don't my boot sale do that?
Yeah, I get like that myself when they're on, because obviously it comes to my next point. How did you sort of fare with all these like bad weather? Because obviously it was quite bad in Wales with recent storms. So how did you fare? Like, because I've seen some of your videos where you explore, but it's been quite a lot of wind.
Yeah, I haven't done much photography wise, but it has been really bad in South Wales. I don't know if you've seen the video, Peter, but about 2 weeks ago, it was literally half a mile from my work. It was literally 6 foot underwater, a roundabout.
Oh, that one, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky because my house is high up, but it's been devastating in the South Wales area. Some people are still, suffering from it now. There's a lot of waterlogged pictures. I doubt there's any boot sales on at the minute.
No, not at my area either. No. But yeah, it's kind of like hard when we're sort of like an island and we get weather just thrown at us. But
it was mad because it got so bad. I had American subscribers messaging me because they heard it on their news. And
wow,
it's like Americans usually don't have that kind of stuff on their news
normally.
So that was quite mad.
Yeah, definitely. Jasmine says, just say Nick, thanks for the compliment.
Oh, that's fine, Nick.
There, I may have missed. Where are you both exploring next? And to me, where's the next vlog? So, have you got any exploring coming up in the next few months, or?
My next trip, kind of exploring, but not, is more landscapes, lighthouses, and stuff. I'm going to North Wales in April, so I'm going to be filming a lot of videos up there. And then after that, Easter bank holiday, I'm thinking about doing a spontaneous trip and driving to Scotland for the weekend.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot in Scotland to photograph.
Yeah.
Was that just by yourself or with anyone or?
On my own at the minute, but I'm sure I'll get someone to come with
Yeah,
me.
that's
But
cool.
I'm cool with my own company because I feel like I don't have to rush for
Oh, I see. Yeah.
one then.
Yeah, you can do
Nick,
it at your own pace. Yeah.
yeah, Nick just asked, do you do any reselling? Nick, I did a bit a few years ago, but it was more Hot Wheels, Corgi, Dinky, all of that sort of stuff. I did it through eBay and Facebook, or I would trade for better stuff and sell it. In terms of any other reselling, no. But and his other question was, how did I find it? I
Yeah.
found it from Peter when I actually went on his channel and saw that he uploaded. It took me like a year, so
Yep.
it was mad.
Yeah, it was. There's plenty. Yeah, you in the reselling community, you just find channels all the time, and
And
it's yeah, it's
then I found George through
yep.
recommendations of you. Then I found Nick and Angela. Then I found a Scottish guy through you as well, Tap
Mhm.
Peddler. And then I found there's a guy and he's like the god of reselling, but he hasn't uploaded in a few years. I can't
Oh,
think.
what? Ben Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I binge watched some of his videos
Mm.
at some point.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't try these days, but yeah, it's nice. Apparently, Beck says there she's on her way to Scotland
Oh
at the
no,
moment.
I'm on the way. Oh no, she's basically saying, Pete, is she lives near Scotland, like she's on the way to
Oh,
Scotland.
see, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think she's Yorkshire, so she misses words. So she's like, put kettle on, put kettle on.
One of those. Yeah, I'm from South, proper South. Yeah, by
Yeah, yeah,
London. So, um, from Jasmine's one there. Where am I exploring next? I don't know where I'm. It depends on the weather. I've got like a few uh places in mind. Like I've done a fair few. I want to go back to Richmond Park because it's a massive park area, and uh, just trying to think of different places to go. Because obviously where I live, it's quite a built up area, but there is quite a lot of green belt land where you can just go and explore and go to different like places, and it's just a nice day out. But the weather's been so bad lately. I haven't been able to get out anywhere. But the next video will probably be at the weekend. Jasmine, I'm at a jumble sale at the weekend, so I'll get a video out at some point.
I was meant to have been going to the NEC for the photography show, but it's now been cancelled because coronavirus.
Oh God! You haven't been buying toilet rolls, have you?
No,
Oh
but
God!
yeah, that's a bit annoying because they've held it back till September now. So
Oh God! Yeah, it's a shame. There's a lot of events being cancelled. Joe Davies has popped in. Let's pop in, Joe.
yeah,
Okay.
Joe Davis said, I watch a lot of Urbex Explorers on YouTube and I always get scared for them. Please make sure when you go out you are safe. I tell you what's weird though, Pete, I think is near you, is near Surrey, but the double murder house. Can you
Oh
remember
yeah.
my video on that?
Mhm.
That's quite close to you, and there's a really surreal, eerie feeling to that after watching the news article and
Yeah.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
crazy. And I
Yeah.
think
There's a fair few places near me. Um. Just trying to think. Apparently, Bex here is she's in Newcastle.
oh God, so she's Geordie.
Yeah, she's Geordie. Yeah.
I can't do a Geordie accent.
No, I won't try either. To be honest. Yeah, there is a few. I know. From where I am, you've got Chislehurst Caves. Well, I know Most Haunted explored there before Chislehurst, and that's not that far away from where I live. probably about an hour, I think, if that. So it's just an underground caves where people went for the bombing of the Blitz, and it's been caves for hundreds of years, even thousands, and it's quite paranormal. I think it's Chislehurst Caves or something like that.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's in Surrey or somewhere near there, and
Yeah,
it's a very haunted place. That's not far from me. Derek's saying, have you ever, either of you been to Beacon Hill Fort? Used to go there as a kid exploring, and recently I think it's been cleaned up.
I don't think I have ever been there, to be honest.
No, I don't think I have either.
I don't even know where it is.
No, I'm not sure myself. Let us know where it is, Derek. There. What does Nick say there? Do you worry about trespassing laws or just explore places that are open to the public? I do enjoy abandoned exploring videos.
To be honest, I don't really get too scared of the trespassing laws anymore because I've probably done hundreds, if not thousands.
Mm-hmm.
I read up on my laws first. Every time I've been caught, it's mainly by the police. They see the camera.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, well, they give you the lecture, and it's more or less a slap on the wrist because I'm not disrespecting the police, but it's just too much paperwork for them to do for a civil trespass law. It depends on the owner if they want to sue you, and most of the time it'll cost them too much. So they're just like, just get off my land, go. Most of the time, owners are cool after they've seen what you've done. A lot of places do get trashed, and I understand why owners get angry, but it's different civil trespassing laws in each country. In America, in California, I'd be scared to trespass because you're allowed to be shot. But in the UK,
yeah,
more or less a shot is more or less a slap on the wrist in the UK.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, because I think I've seen plenty of urban explorers who get slaps on the wrist, this, that, and the other.
I don't get me wrong, there's probably hundreds of cases, but I've never heard of a case where someone has been prosecuted for trespassing.
Yeah.
You see the signs if caught trespassing, prosecution, but like I said, there's just too much trouble, and it's just like, if you haven't done anything and you haven't broke in, is it really worth it? Because the police can't be bothered half the time.
No, I can't. No, they have to come out anyway. Yeah.
They're more annoyed that you've wasted their time from coming out than they are about you trespassing most of the time.
Fair enough. Apparently Jasmine, because I think Jasmine lives in Brighton and Hollingsbury Hill Fort is ancient, apparently. And it's
to be honest,
actually where she lives.
I really want to go down to Brighton because they have the burned out pier, don't they, on the beach?
Yeah, the burnt out big pier. Yeah, it'd be good for photos.
I'd love to fly my drone over it.
Yeah. Nick's saying about your channel. How long have you been doing your channel? How many subs you got? Because he hasn't checked the channel out yet. I'm sure he will.
I have 3K subs, I think, and I've had a few channels, but I've been doing YouTube since I was in school, actually, and I'm 26 now, but I've kept on changing channels, and it's an interesting fact, but I actually started doing urban exploring videos before Exploring with Josh did, but Exploring with Josh was just lucky that he popped off, and I didn't. He just got the luck. But I've had my current channel since because I made a new one, about 2014, 15, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's quite a while then. Yeah.
My first ever channel, which is quite embarrassing, I went on it for a live stream. I don't know if he was in there, but his videos from like 10 years ago of gaming videos.
I think I've seen it. Yeah, in the early days, I think. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. I just think if I stayed to one channel, how big could I have been now? Do you know what I mean? I mean, 10 years is a long time.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah. And obviously, if you haven't checked out, obviously, Kurt's channel, it's in the description and the comments below. Plus, Forsaken Paranormal, where he investigates with a few other people into the paranormal as well, and Kurt's Funko Pops channel. There, go and check out his collection of Lord of the Rings figures.
Yeah, Nick, if you ever get any Lord of the Rings Funko Pops, you know who to contact.
Correct, indeed.
buy
Yes. Apparently, because Jasmine's saying she's in Brighton, West Pier. Check it out, West Pier. There's so many cool places to explore. Actually, down here. Sounds good.
I need to go sort of that way because I avoid London because I don't know why.
Yeah,
I just have
I think
vendetta with London.
yeah.
I just don't like the London area. But I need to go down to Brighton to shoot there and to do some landscape stuff, actually.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of nice landscaping, yeah. Nick says he's subbed to your channel. We'll watch you on the big telly later.
Oh, nice. I'm quite honoured by that.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, I was the same when he started watching my channel. I was like, wow, it's really good to have Nick watch the videos as well.
I like your sort of area, Pete, and Kent. I've only been to Kent once. I've done the sea forts, but
yeah,
Kent seemed nice.
Yeah, definitely. Kent is a lovely place. Yeah, there's a lot of places where you can take good photos and explore different places. But thanks for popping in, Lainey. We're probably got another 5 minutes or so. Just have a look on my. Is there anything you want to ask me, Kurt, that you got on your mind, or?
I don't know, because it'll just be obviously generic questions, but let's think. Do you think you would ever do an international meet with Americans or something if you ever got the opportunity and money to?
Well, that has been on the agenda probably for about a year now, because we chat to a lot of people here as well, chat to many Americans and other international, like Australia, for example. But it's just trying to find time, location, and obviously money side. But it'll be awesome if we could be able to, even if only a few came to UK or we went abroad somewhere, just somewhere central. But yeah, that would be really good to do.
Well, yeah, if I can help you in any way in terms of travel advice, I will help you, because since I started traveling a lot, I picked up methods on obviously how to get cheap flights, Airbnbs.
Yeah, that's good.
When you're there. So if you ever need any help, you can just contact me with that.
Yeah, definitely will do, mate.
I mean, I'm booking New York for me and my mother in December, and flights without luggage I found for £252 return, and luggage on top.
Yeah, that's good.
£100 for both of us. So, just come to me if you need any help.
Yeah, we'll do, mate.
I might actually do a video, to be honest, Pete, on travel advice. I don't know yet. I gotta get OBS up and running, so maybe I'll message you about OBS, because I've been having trouble with it as of lately.
Right. DMH Procter as well. Thanks for popping in DMH products there. Okay, Beck says she's a travel agent with good rates. She'll need to drop you some details.
Oh, right. Well, call them back. Put your finger out and get me some travel sponsorship, innit, Pete? Get me some.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, definitely, that'd be really good. Just have a look up there, see if I've got any more questions. Any more questions quickly before we wrap up the stream? Trying to think.
Nick just said, "No way, that's so cheap for flights to New York." Well, it is very cheap, and
indeed.
People, last year my flights and my Airbnb was like £500. I know that's
really good, actually. Yeah, good price.
That's cheap for New York. Yeah.
And the ones that I really love, like when you went to New York, you went to the 9/11 experience. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
great to see on the video, but it's probably 10 times better when as you see it firsthand.
yeah. Because there's a room that you can't film in, and
Yeah,
you walk in there, and it's got a picture of every single person that died in that event, and it's
right.
got like personal items from people. Like this one guy had a signed Philadelphia Eagles T-shirt, and it had all information and stuff about it,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it was really touching. And I believe everyone who goes to New York should have to go or should go there to pay their respects,
Hmm.
because there were British people that died there as well.
Yeah,
So
of course it did. Yep. Yeah,
uh,
definitely. Yeah,
yeah, that place is amazing.
yeah, definitely amazing experience to see that, and all the other bits and pieces they've done for the memorials, because it was quite a long time ago. Nearly, it's almost 20 years ago, because
Yeah,
obviously 2001.
yeah, September 11th, isn't it?
Yeah, not far off. So wow. Let's have a look for any questions quickly. Let's have a look down there. There's been funny.
Big girls really do cry. My channel is just Kurt Roberts. I'm thinking about changing it to Kurt Roberts Photography, but at the minute
Yeah,
it's just
sounds good.
Kurt
Yeah.
Roberts.
Um, yeah, definitely. If you're getting into that more and more, then might as well. Photography. There we go. Just have a look up there. Okay. And obviously, you do the odd live stream here and there. So if
Yeah,
you subscribe to Kurt's channel, you can pop into one of his lives. You do
maybe
it
I
at
should
the
have you
weekend, or
along.
is it just random?
Yeah, maybe I should have you along one day, Pete, and
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We have to get that done.
we can just chat rubbish like I normally do.
Fair enough. And we get all your legendary subscribers in as well, and a few of mine as well. Yeah.
Joe Davis asked the question, and to answer that, I'm really stupid, but I don't wear a face mask. I don't wear gloves. It's probably something I'm going to suffer with when I'm a lot older, but I went to a radioactive city, so at this point, I'm probably
Oh, it's true.
screwed.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's very true. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let's have a look up there. Let's have a look. That's good. Yep, do go and subscribe, Laney. Let's have a look. So yeah. What's the time? 1 hour and 13 minutes. Okay. Oh, the legend there. If you're not subscribed to Kurt and you haven't seen this on his live streams, Beck says, "I got to always ask Kurt, what do you have for tea?" As a staple of Kurt's lives.
I had a pizza.
Hi, that's cool. Yeah, and just to end, Joe Davis has been so kind. Just look after yourself, please. Please look after yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I'm kind of having a break from exploring at the minute
Yeah,
and doing more landscape stuff. So, I'm
yeah. Definitely check out Kurt's channel. Do leave him a comment on his videos, a nice comment, and then go and check out his other channels, all in the description below in the comments as well. Thanks, Kurt, for popping on the channel.
yeah, I just want to say, Peter, that the people who subscribe to from my channel don't know watch his videos now. You keep on watching and help
Indeed,
him out.
yes. Keep on watching. Yep, there's always plenty
Not
of
I'm
my
young.
videos. Yep.
You may
As
learn.
I say, hoping to get out in and out of weather, do a bit of exploring places and different areas. Where I am a bit further afield, so do check out for that. Because obviously, as you know, you get different people who watch certain videos, so people watch like reselling videos, and then they watch me game, or they watch me do go out to different places, and yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah,
to have people here.
I really like your charity shop hunting videos. I watch them the most. You know, like your boot sale and charity shop one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, I always try and mix it up with a little bit of footage from where I go and here and there. Jade's just sub to me. Thank Bex. Yeah, cheers for that. It's appreciated. Joe Davis says she'll go and sub to your channel. Thanks for that. Much appreciated. Go and sub to Kurt's. Yes, yeah. Check out Bushy Park. Yeah, there's a vlog I did. There's a big park area near me, and it's got a lot of deer and that sort of thing. So I did a 6-part vlog, back last year. So
Oh well, maybe in
yeah.
the summer, Peter, we'll meet up and do something, together, video-wise.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be good. Yeah, just message me and get it sorted out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm even that far from you, to be honest. Probably an hour, 2 hours tops. There's nothing I have done before, so.
Yeah, they're definitely. Yeah, it's always good, and to get on to do a collaboration video, always appreciated. So as I say, do go and subscribe to all Kurt's channels. Check him out, and on his website, Kurt Roberts photography.co.uk, all one word. Check out his prints on his photography prints, and if you like any, go and get them, and let me know if you've got his brought his prints, and I'll tell Kurt, and because obviously he might not recognise the name. And as I say, once again, thanks for popping on, Kurt. It's appreciated.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I've been a fan of these live streams, so it's been an honour to come on and chat.
Yeah, definitely. Always welcome to come on a chat, and vice versa, and any other. So like, share, and subscribe to both channels. And all leaves me to say, thanks for popping on, and take care.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.